Alright, now we're in Collision Chaos. As many would say, yes, Chaos is correct. But I'll get into that when we get to it. Oh, look, it's Amy Rose! Oh, look, it's Metal Sonic. He's taking her away. I'm very glad for you for doing that, Metal Sonic. All the nightmares I've had about Amy Rose are now gone. Thank you, Metal Sonic. I love you so. No, you actually have to save Amy. And, you know, this game basically explains the whole reason why Amy has, you know, a crush on Sonic. Which becomes really disturbing later in the series. If you know what I mean. And you probably do, because you're watching this Let's Play. You know, all two people who have been watching this Let's Play and haven't played the game yet. You people are idiots. This game is great. Go play it. Go play it now. Go get it on Xbox Live Arcade. It's on there. It was released on the 20th of December last year. Go get it. Yeah, this is Collision Chaos. It's very, very, very pink. I can definitely say that for sure. In hindsight, it's not a bad zone. It's quite fun at times, but yet again, at the same time, it can be incredibly frustrating, mostly because of the chaotic, quote unquote, physics. Now, that's another thing I want to talk about. The physics in this game, they're crap, utter crap. I wonder how it went from Sonic 1 to this. These physics are actually worse than Sonic 1, if that's even possible. I'm surprised. You know, I understand this is like a what's this all about? All these animals, but anyway. The physics are bad because they don't tend to, they tend to glitch out some, scripted sequences like S-tubes and sometimes mostly it's all about automated sequences. I'm mostly talking about. So yeah, this game kind of suffers from Sonic 06 syndrome sometimes, where it'll screw up on an automated sequence. And now we're coming up near to the end of Collision Chaos Act 1. Jump into the giant ring, and we go on to the next special stage. I'm constantly, fiddling with both my laptop and my Vista computer, just so I don't go on sleep and screw up the audio. I do apologize if there's like any audio glitches earlier in the commentary, because my laptop just went on sleep twice. I'm trying to fiddle with them at every opportunity possible, but. They shouldn't screw up the commentary too much, I shouldn't think. Anyway, this is the third special stage. This is where things begin to get, a little bit hard. Still not too hard. Still not frustratingly cheap and, Yeah. I wanted to kill myself over these special stages the first time. That's how bad they were. They were horrible. Oh, they were horrible. And I have to say, these are some of the most difficult special stages in the entire Sonic franchise. Like, Christ. Like, I might be, kicking a dead horse by now already, but God. And now this is where the UFO patterns get a little bit annoying. Come over here. There we go. I got him. Yeah. That's our third time stone. The urine time stone. Yeah. That kind of came out wrong. Just fiddling with my headset here. Yes, I'm using a headset. Oh, I'm so professional, aren't I? Yeah, I'm beginning to run out of things to say in this zone. This is the point where I begin to run out of things to say, but hey, the game isn't too long, so, the boring parts are only going to be a bit few and far between, where I have nothing to say. What should I talk about? Well, I might as well just put my opinion down on Sonic Dimensions. That fan Sonic game. It seems a bit out of place, and I can't remember how old that fan game is, but, you know, I might as well just give my opinion on it here. Sonic Dimensions, the fan game, it's... yeah, I'm not very fond of it, mostly because of its, you know, it's a bit buggy. Like, it's playable, but it's very buggy, and it kind of ruins the experience, especially when you go into a bottomless pit. Because if you go into a bottomless pit, you pretty much have to restart the whole thing, because the bottomless pits aren't coded as, you know, things that kill you, which is a bit annoying, because you'll be falling forever. But, you know, I might be playing the wrong version of the game, I don't know yet. But yeah, that's what I've played at Sonic Dimensions. I think the level choice in that game is quite, you know, interesting. You know, you got Wave Ocean, you got what's it? You got Tropical Resorts. You have Apatos, Windmill Isle. I like that. I'm glad they put that in there, because, you know, that's one of my favourite stages from Sonic Unleashed. I really do like Apatos, though in my opinion, my favourite is probably Adabat. You know, despite the immense slowdown in that stage. Ugh, my god, the slowdown can get furiously bad in that stage. Oh my god, you do not believe how much slowdown there is. By god, it's terrible. It makes me wonder what my 360 thinks of me because of how many times I play Adabat. I think it hates me. I think it wants to kill me now because I've played it so many times, you know. It's just one of those times where, you know, game consoles want to turn against you, you know. You got some game consoles that do it. Whoa. Oh crap, I lost my rings. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go hunting for some more rings, god. That's the thing I hate about Sonic CD, you know. Because this is probably the Sonic game I'm most, you know, klepto-ish at, if you know what I mean. Because, you know, I'm always eager to try and get all the rings, as many rings as possible, just to go into the, you know, the special stages. You see, losing rings is too easy in this game. There's a lot of cheap spike placement and enemy placement. It's almost like a really bad Sonic fan hack. You know, it's really bad. Again, I probably won't get all the time stones. I do apologise if that does happen, but hey, you know, you can't do everything. It is a live Let's Play. I have to do what I can. And I went into the future for pretty much no reason, because, you know, I'm already at pretty much the very end of the stage. You know. So yeah, that's the end of Collision Chaos Act 2. I wasn't able to get the time stone in that stage, but, you know, I got a few more chances to get other time stones. Again, I might not get the good ending. You know me. Now we go to Collision Chaos 3. Act 3, I mean, there. I might as well, you know, take this opportunity to show off the bad future. Bad future's all dark and desolate. Looks very, you know, roboticized and, you know, very dark and dank. Now, what we're listening to, because we haven't, you know, the last boss was pretty short. Now I actually, this time I actually have enough time to talk about the boss theme. This game's, yeah, well, my voice cracked. This game's boss theme is really disturbing. It is probably one of the scariest boss themes I've ever heard in a video game. Honestly, it's really terrible. I get a very menacing vibe from this song. It's you know, it's actually one of the few tracks I think I might prefer from the Japanese, even though I do love the Japanese soundtrack's boss music. Watch that sucker to death. Come on now. And yes, I am aware that that is a sound sample from an actual song by Xavier. I have actually heard the actual song. It's an okay song, to be honest, and that's probably the only song I'm very interested in with Xavier. I don't really barely even know who Xavier is. I know he's a rapper and all, but you know, it's really the only reason why I listened to that track, because it, you know, Japan sampled it and put it in this game. That's why the Japanese soundtrack is so awesome in Sweet Rave. Now this boss fight is a bit annoying because, you see, the pinball physics, or the bumper physics I should say, aren't like Sonic 2, where you go into a ball before you know, which gives you more time to react. In this one, you're still like standing on it, which makes it difficult to aim your shot. So this boss can, the speed running this boss, I can imagine, is probably pretty difficult because there's sometimes where I've like beaten the boss in like less than 45 seconds. Sometimes it took me about 2 minutes. That's how you know, the boss time can fluctuate on this one, because you know, I just pausing a sec. Okay, because you know, this is the only boss which is pretty much based on luck. You know, you're gonna get lucky with your shots. You know, sometimes you will get lucky. Sometimes it will take you a long time. It took me a long time. It took 2 minutes and 10 seconds. Gosh. Anyway, that's Collision Chaos. Yeah. Next zone is Tidal Tempest.